just screw me. No, they are not screwing me. They are not screwing me, actually. In which order I want to do it, I have no clue. I finally did it. What seems impossible until now, fusing Satan with Nosferatu is actually possible. It took me about 3 to 4 hours and countless attempts, but I finally found the right setup that make it work. I was recording with my commentary at first, but after 4 or 5 tries, I said, okay, I'm done. I decided to save my voice for the real thing, and that moment has finally arrived. In this video, I will briefly explain exactly how I did this step by step, so you can replicate it if you want to do so. So then we can jump to see the live result of the fusion. To make this fusion happen, you will need in total 8 reactors. It also requires a lot of level up, because if you don't have your balls maxed out, grabbing the reactor will be useless and you are just losing it for no reason. So I first did the math to make sure that I can get 8 at least. Actually, you can get up to 10. That's the mark that I was able to get in a single run, but there is something that you need to be aware of. The mob that is holding the reactor, if he hits you and disappear, you are not getting the reactor. So you need to kill every single mob to make sure that you are getting all the possible reactor in the run. So you need a strong build. At the same time, you need to gain a lot of experience. How you do that? The key is the gem spring, but not just having it. The more damage you deal to it, the more experience it drops. That's why I went with the baby balls build, because that was the easiest way to get something going on from the beginning. I took these 2 passive to boost both the number and damage from baby balls and also the silver bullet passive, because we are hitting the gem spring like crazy frontally. I used the shielded boy for the extra 100 damage I got from bouncing my balls off the shield, and I was doing that a lot. You need to turn off also the auto level up. You want to control when you level up, evolve right after grabbing a reactor, then manually level up to prepare the next one. That's the setup. Now let's dive into the actual fusion and see what happened when we fuse these 2 bad boys. Alright, here we go. 1 reactor, and we can see what it will be, what seems so far to be just impossible to achieve. I made it possible. I hope they won't just screw me. No, they are not screwing me. They are not screwing me, actually. In which order I want to do it, I have no clue. I mean, this might be just too bad. This might just be too bad. While active, add 1 stack of burn to all. I mean, there is nothing in white that telling you there is some interaction between the 2. So it's like, yeah, spawn vampire, bat, each bounce vampire, bats fly toward a random enemy, dealing some damage on hit, turning into a vampire lord. While active, and 1 stack of burn. So yeah, just like Mark's 5 stack dealing damage. I don't see, but maybe there is something. Maybe I'm not sure, but yeah, at least there is nothing hidden. I mean, there is nothing hidden, you know. There is literally nothing. Okay, should we level up? I mean, it's already level up here. I don't care about the other balls. But yeah, man, that took forever, and it answered some question. I mean, there is a mixed feeling here. Really, there is a mixed feeling. I'm not sure what to think. I was really expecting and hoping, not expecting, hoping like to get something hidden. All right, let me just like drop it in the, so it bounce. I was expecting something special that will happen between the 2, but it appears there is nothing special. But at least I can move on, you know. When there is something that you want to do but you can't do because you're just so focused on it, well, it's done. At least we know we got the answer. And also for the others that were wondering what will happen, you got your answers. All this for this, that's what I'm saying. It is what it is. Life is about disappointment sometimes. Or maybe it's problem is me because I got some expectation. If you don't have expectation, you won't be disappointed. But not having expectation, it is maybe not good neither. So it's about having, I will say, a middle between what really can happen and your expectation. Being ambitious is not a problem, but being the Lulu is the problem. And I think I was the Lulu. Talking some Gen Z language, you know. I like this kind of... I have been like learning some because I speak with some colleagues that are Gen Z. They are calling me Ang, even though, I mean, I'm old compared to them. They are like 2000 something. So I had to learn to understand what they are saying. So I'm not like the boomer. I'm not the Ang. Oh, man. I'm tired. I swear I'm tired. But yeah, at least I can go and do something with my life. Yeah, I mean, the damage are bad. So if you are like me, I think the baby balls should, yeah, crazy 5 million damage, because yeah, I mean, I managed to do it because I got a lot of baby balls. But yeah, at least if you were wondering what will happen and if there is something secret and you are just focused on this one and trying to do it yourself, you got the answer. Just move on. Do something else. It will be better. And that's pretty much it. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more, and see you for the next one.